Obama was talking about the Supreme Court decision, and Sam Alito, Supreme Court Justice, apparently had something to say about it, and he mouthed some words. We caught him on tape. He's stone cold busted. So let's go to the videotape here and break it down for you. 10.
With all due deference to separation of powers, last week the Supreme Court reversed a century of law that I believe will open the floodgates for special interests, including foreign corporations, to spend without limit in our elections.
Did you see that? Alito says, not true. He also said something else, but I couldn't quite catch it, and I haven't seen anyone else catch it. Everybody's making a big deal out of this. Is it disrespectful? No, he didn't get up and scream, not true! You lie! No, he just kind of mouthed himself. I don't have any problems with it. Okay? He didn't expect the camera to necessarily be on him, although he should have. The president's talking about the Supreme Court. You're in the room. They're probably going to take a shot of you, right? So probably lesson learned for Alito. Now, do I agree with Alito? Not in the least bit. He's totally wrong, okay? But I'm not worried that he did that. I don't think it's a big deal at all. If you make a public spectacle out of it, then that's disrespectful, and then we got other issues. But he didn't. So, Sam Alito, I pardon you. Most reasonable man in America. That's all I am. All right, now apparently John McCain was also busted on tape, mouthing some words about something that Obama said too. We'll show it to you, and then I'll tell you what he said.
By the time I took office, we had a one-year deficit of over $1 trillion and projected deficits of $8 trillion over the next decade. Most of this was the result of not paying for 2 wars, 2 tax cuts, and an expensive prescription drug program. On top of that, the effects of the recession put a $3 trillion hole in our budget. All this was before I walked in the door.
Apparently he's talking to Lindsey Graham there, and people say that he was mouthing, blame it on Bush. Yeah, because he left him with a $1.2 trillion deficit, which is inarguable. It's a fact. I mean, you wouldn't argue with that, right? So what are we supposed to do? Be like, oh, no, that doesn't count? What, he was supposed to magically make it go away in the middle of an enormous recession, also left by George W. Bush? What, did that not happen? What, is he making it up? Oh, in fact, the economy was flowery and lovely when he came in, and that there was a surplus? No. We all know the facts. Bush was handed a $500 billion surplus when he walked in. He walked out with a $1.2 trillion deficit. He's grossly incompetent, and you voted with him all the way, John McCain. So it's not just blame it on Bush, it's also blame it on John McCain. You think that's cute? All right. It is what it is, man. Again, these are 2 separate issues. I'm not saying McCain was being disrespectful like Joe Wilson or anything. He was just talking to his buddy in the middle of the speech. I have no problem with that. I'm just attacking the substance of what he said, okay? Like we're supposed to ignore that the Republicans destroyed this country for 8 long years. Well, that doesn't count all of a sudden as soon as the Democrat wins. Get out of here.